So this is STORK here in the bottom left. He's playing a StarCraft 1 Protoss. And he's going to be going up against a StarCraft 2 Protoss in herO. So this is kind of a dream matchup, to be honest, because STORK is truly a god at PvP in StarCraft 1. I'd say that's still his best matchup today when we see him in ASL. And herO is basically, I mean, he's the leader of the StarCraft 2 Protosses.
Yeah, I mean, definitely out of Korea for sure. MaxPax being the other outside, the other side of the world.
But if you're going to get two Koreans together, you couldn't ask for a better matchup here.
Absolutely.
So I'm really excited to see how this one pans out.
Interestingly enough already, herO not actually walling off at the natural here because adepts are not going to be a thing. The only reason you ever would wall off on the ramp here is because adepts can just shade in and then you have to be able to block that. But not an issue with Brood War Protoss, so just going to be able to wall off over here.
Real quick here, guys, before we get into this game, I want to thank our sponsor at realms.world. If you could use the command in Twitch chat, !realms, click on their page. They've been doing some really interesting stuff, integrating blockchain into games, and they've been supporting us. We really appreciate it. We would not have the prize pool without them. And when you don't have a prize pool, it's very hard to get pro gamers to take time out of their day, especially to play a mod where there isn't much prize pool at all. You know, this takes practice, this takes thought. So we appreciate them. So click the link, check them out, try their games out. Lots of love to them. And also add them on Twitter. Excuse me, it's loot.realms. Or loot realms, excuse me.
Yeah, super sick to have people being willing to send out some money for these awesome events, to be able to see this kind of resurgence of StarCraft and StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 and everything, honestly, in 2024. Years and years after it's been released. It's super cool.
So we're going to have I've never seen this in my... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a gateway down there. I thought it was like a three-gate
We're doing
adept.
A three-gate adept into a walled-off ramp.
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
But then we have to walk all the way back here to get in it?
Yeah, you know, I looked at that. For a second, I decided that those minerals mined out were at the bottom. And I'm like, so three-gate adept, huh? I mean, I wonder how Dragoons fare against that. Anyways, so it's going to be a two-gate here for herO with a proxied Stargate. Back at home, this is a very normal StarCraft 1 build, by the way. Dragoon Robo. It's sort of a catch-all build. So, you know, it's good versus most stuff and stops pretty much everything. So there's not really a hard counter, at least in StarCraft 1 PvP. I don't know how this is going to pan out here for StarCraft 2. Keep in mind, Dragoons, they're like Stalkers. They can hit ground and air. They're not quite as fast. So I do wonder what happens if you get, like, the Oracle that's going to come in here, and you can basically play keep away.
Yeah, and the problem, though, is that STORK's not actually leaving any Dragoons in his main, I think. Only, not even that one is getting rallied here. So this Oracle, just like last game, is going to be able to do incredible damage here as it's getting right into the mineral line. Completely unaware. He's completely walled himself off as well, so the Adepts can't get in. But now he can't actually bring his Dragoons back. And I don't even think he realizes this is here because he's focusing so hard on this micro at his ramp when there are 16 probes getting killed off by a single proxy Oracle.
If he made one more and could do the same amount of damage, he would probably kill every other probe that's in the game. I don't know why he walled in there. That was very strange.
It's, I guess, for the Adepts. That's just what he thought.
STORK did play StarCraft 2 competitively. He was a great coach, so I almost feel like this is sort of a funny hybrid opener that actually sucks, but it's like the ideas are sort of there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, he knows Adepts are a threat, but then Oracles are also a threat.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny, too, because he actually scouted the mined-out mineral, so he knew something was proxied on this side of the map, but he only sent his Zealot over here instead of actually finding the proxy over to the bottom side. Luckily, now the Dragoons are in position, so only 3 more probes going to get killed off, but there's still both Oracles alive. And if anything is to be known about PvP, if there's 2 Oracles, then, you know, the game very easily could end at any point because not even shield batteries can defend against that.
I just feel like at this point in time, STORK is out of range of any kind of win. Now, in SC Evo, it does seem like the best unit by far is the Reaver, and you just get it faster than you would in traditional StarCraft 1. Look at this. He's got to ferry these out of here. This is rough. You do get the damage out and the Reaver out even faster in SC Evo because you have an additional set of workers. SC Evo, you both start out with StarCraft 2 numbers of workers. So he might come in here and kill off all these probes, but we need to see how much damage the Reaver push does. Also, remember that Reavers cost, the Scarabs, excuse me, cost minerals.
Oh, true.
So, like, he has what, 200 minerals? So that's a decent amount of Scarabs, but, you know, right now there's going to be 1 probe in the base. 4 Dragoons coming up. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a lot of Stalkers.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit rough. Blink isn't quite done, so that's at least going for STORK here, but I mean, there's even a Phoenix out right now to chase the shuttle indefinitely, so that's going to have to get worried about here as well for STORK. We'll target that down, luckily, so that will get killed off. But now the Reaver is still trying to get whatever it can, getting shots off whatever it can, but there's just only so much it can do. Even just dies right with the shuttle right there, so that's going to be it. STORK, GG's out with 4 supply to his name.
GG. That's going to tie it up 1-1. And, a pretty bad build order.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
I mean, yeah. The problem, though, is that if he had just left his Dragoons in the mineral line and just anticipated that Oracles could be coming, he actually would have been totally fine. Because Dragoons do pretty good against Oracles. You saw how much damage they were doing.
I do think that Dragoon Reaver is still one of the best things you can do in this mod. But I just think he wasn't actually factoring in the Oracle.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, just that seems to be our theme so far today with these games is that everybody forgot about Mr. Oracle.
Yeah.